Hi everyone, I'm KJ, founder of OnePiece Labs. Welcome to the demo day of our latest accelerator program. This is the second batch we have co-hosted with our close partner, Zero Gravity. At OnePiece Labs, we started in 2022 and have now completed 7 accelerator batches. Our mission is simple: to empower the most dedicated Web3 founders with the right resources, mentorship, and community. This current batch focuses on the intersection of Web3 and AI because we believe ZeroG's infrastructure provides a unique, unfair advantage to early-stage teams building this space. We are proud to have built a global community of over 100K Web3 builders and founders. And today, you will see a few of them showcase what they have been building over the last few months. To officially kick things off, I'd like to invite Michael from ZeroG to open the event. And after Michael, we will hear from George, another strong supporter of our shared mission. Let's get started, and thank you so much for being here with us today.
I'm Michael, co-founder and CEO of ZeroG Labs. At ZeroG, we're building the largest AI layer 1 ecosystem that's fully EVM compatible. And just by joining the ecosystem, we've designed it in such a way that you're gaining a competitive advantage. Whether it's discovering product market fit quicker or finding the right market maker, or even finding the right investor through the demo day. And so with that said, I'm really excited and thrilled to welcome you to our second demo day cohort batch, which again is in partnership with OnePiece Labs. And as part of this demo day, we've got a lot of great companies for you to watch. So things like on-chain credit scores, a betting marketplace, or even a network of small language models. You'll see a lot of variety and diversity. And together with OnePiece Labs, we've created a space, of course, that we call a competitive advantage for builders, but really a space where they move quickly, they learn from the best, and build with conviction. So again, we're super proud of this group and grateful for you to be here to witness this. So let's dive in.
Hi, everyone. My name is George. I work with ZeroG Labs and the strategic partnership lead, also helping with Accelerator. I'm thrilled to invite you all to take a look at our Batch 7 demo day in collaboration with OnePiece Labs. We're really excited to showcase some of the great and unique use cases of the ZeroG technology, more in the application front. And so, as you may know, that ZeroG is building the largest L1 for AI. We do have a decentralized storage network, which is the cheapest and fastest of its kind. We have a decentralized serving marketplace for inferencing and fine-tuning. We have data availability, and then we also have a new intelligent NFT or ERC7857 for more agentic purposes. And so all of those components are going to be showcased in the form of actual tangible applications that actually provide value to the end user. And so we have a wide variety of applicants. And I would say this is probably the most diverse group that we've ever had building on ZeroG. We have projects working on, for example, on-chain credit analysis and credit risk, and also tapping into the credit markets in order to generate yield through the form of pay vaults. We have projects that are creating AI agents to help find liquidity and yield for your assets as well. We have projects working on on-chain governance and how do you incentivize the broader crypto community to participate in the governance process. We have projects that are working on prediction markets. So how do you actually make a bet on which way the outcome is going to go? And how do you use AI to maybe help guide those predictions, right? We have also projects that are working in the gaming space to make it easy to launch mini games and casual games and to make it much easier to do that. But also, store that data, monetize that data. If you're going to create AI agents to participate in these different DeFi or gaming industries, how do you actually tap them into the model training side, and how do you really increase the monetization aspects of the data and the model training and the actual agents themselves? So all of these different use cases are being explored in a very unique and novel way through these different teams that you're going to hear from. And so my advice would be keep an open mind, learn and see what these projects are working on. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Michael from the Zero G team. Feel free to reach out to the OnePiece Labs team as well. We're happy to help with the due diligence process. There's also options for investing through, Zero G's upcoming launchpad. There's also going to be ways to invest directly with the team. So we're really excited to bring these projects to your attention. And we think that, the AI and Web3 space is in good hands, and we're really excited to help support that. And we're really excited to hear your feedback as well. So thank you, everybody, and best of luck to all the teams. Thank you.
Replicats is the first fully autonomous investment agents framework.
Hi, my name is Bernardo, one of the Replicats co-founder, and we're redesigning personal investing through the power of AI and blockchain. To understand the problem we're addressing, we'll start with Vikash. He lives in an emerging country and wants to protect his savings from inflation with a solid investment plan. As many retail investors like us, he tried traditional funds, investment apps, crypto, tried hiring a financial advisor, and nothing worked really well. He even tried trading himself, but in the end, he felt lost, worried, and with no support. This is where we come in. We give people like Vikash their own AI-powered investment manager that can trade completely autonomously for him. Vikash can chat with his agents, understand its decisions, and gives feedback. So the agent can learn his preferences and adapt the strategy according to his own risk appetite. With the help of AI, he finally feels the peace of mind of someone managing his money on his terms in a way that he understands. In other words, we're building the first sophisticated framework for fully autonomous investment agents. On our marketplace, users will be able to clone and deploy agents created by us or other users, adjusting to their own needs, or they can build their own agents as well. Everything in a no-code and technology is abstracted away. We're connecting the dots between three big waves. First, blockchain as a capital market infrastructure that can give retail investors in emerging markets access to global securities. The other two, conversational AI and autonomous agents, help bridging the investment knowledge gap, making it easier for people to befriend money and really enjoy investing. Under the hood, our modular AI framework brings everything together. First, we forecast asset prices using foundational models. Then we optimize portfolios using VAR and Black Litterman, tools that are typically used by institutional players. And then we trade completely on-chain, directly on the blockchain. On top of that, an LLM translates the complex strategies into a simple, natural language, serving as a bridge with the users. So here we want to show a quick sneak peek at our MVP. This is our user-facing dashboard, where you can see Replicat One agent, our first agent that is live. The terminal is mobile-friendly, the login can be done with an email or social login, and there's no need for crypto wallets, hashes, or any complex crypto knowledge. The agent has been trading autonomously since February, and in this screen you can see its description, risk metrics, and the chatbot, where you can talk to her and understand her decisions. On the market size, we are starting with crypto traders to refine our product and validate MVP. But as we're building a retail solution, we want to grow outside of the crypto bubble as soon as possible. We actually want to target more than 500 million sporadic crypto users that are not happy with their experience in this space, but are willing to try new technologies and are looking for new investments. Here are some extra insights on why we're focusing on emerging markets. First, it's growing. Users are looking for help, and they trust AI. When we're competing against traditional players, we differentiate ourselves by making global securities accessible to retail investors, while competitors are usually US only or qualified investors only. On the Web3 front, most players are building DeFi assistant tools, very focused on crypto native users, while on the other hand, we're building autopilot tools, and not only for crypto degens, but also for retail and sporadic users. Our business model is a SaaS, where users pay to run their own agents that manages a portfolio for them. But we're also exploring on-demand features and future monetization through partnerships with exchanges and other regulated business models. Our go-to-market unfolds in three waves. First, with these crypto-native users, but then through B2B2C partnerships with exchanges, we want to reach the larger segments that we address. On traction, our first agent is live, as you saw in the demo, trading completely autonomously already. And on the business front, we're validating the growth strategies through B2B2C partnerships with crypto exchange. For instance, right now, we're in the process of signing a first letter of intention with a very big exchange with more than 4 million users. On our roadmap, this year is the year that we want to validate and grow our MVP, preparing for the launch on the next year. By Q4, we want to aim to reach 300 paid users, and in 2026, we will launch the Launchpad, the Marketplace, TGE, and new branding. So our team is very prepared to take on this challenge. We're crypto natives. We are financial experts. We have worked at big companies like Google, Meta, Itaú, OpenAI, Santander, and we've been working together, most of us, in the past. And we're also getting a lot of help from very experienced advisors and consultants that are not full-time, but are helping us a lot. On the fundraising, our current round takes us from the live MVP that we have to the full version of the platform, unlocking the whole community-powered blockchain-enabled investment ecosystem that we're building.
Credible Finance is the credit layer for stablecoins.
Hi, I'm Shri, co-founder and CEO of Credible. Credible is a decentralized AI credit layer for stablecoins, where we connect global stablecoin lenders with secure credit opportunities in emerging markets. There is 5.2 trillion credit gap in emerging markets, where NBFIs, MFIs struggle to raise debt to meet their credit demands due to limited funding channels, traditional debt syndication and securitization processes, and lack of transparency to the global investors. That's where Credible comes in. We employ securitization to issue the pass-through certificates. We employ tokenization to set up the lending pools and issue the token that represents the PTC, and capitalization with the help of stablecoins to lend on these lending pools and generate the yield. Our product suite comprises of stablecoin yield and credit card, where the lenders can participate in this opportunity to generate the institutional yield and also get access to the credit card backed by their lending positions. So far, we have deployed 15 million into the African market through the NBFIs, and we have a pipeline of 132 million worth of PTCs which are securitized from the borrowers. We have an NBFI license in India. We have a MSB license in Canada, and we will soon be setting up a credit fund or a SPV structure with ADGM in UAE. We have nearly 320,000 users on the credit card wait list, and we have a revenue of close to 70K in just last 6 months. And in our previous round, these are the investors which participated. Chorus Finance helped us in deploying capital into the African markets. LoanTap will be our partner to deploy the capital in the India market. Our default recovery system is pretty standard with the securitization process, where there are multiple folds of securities that can be liquidated in case of default. My background has been primarily into lending, credit, and previously I had a healthcare financing company along with Akshay that got acquired. And I also served as a director for a licensed NBFI in India. And Jacob, he used to have a BNPL startup that got acquired, and he was a CEO for a lending borrowing protocol on Solana. Ashwin, he is a credit risk manager with almost 20 years of experience. Alex and Darshan, they have been in the Web3 space in the lending borrowing for risk and TradeFi, predicted opportunities, and they're advising us. What makes Credible stand out is that we only focus on secure opportunities, and we are focusing on emerging markets, and our borrowers are always licensed credit institutions. And we also have a product for retail, which is the secured credit card. So that makes us stand out. In addition to this, we employ AI for underwriting, for reporting, for verification purposes, which is quite different than other projects in the space. Our technical architecture is pretty straightforward. We use CDFI for capitalization and tokenization purposes, and AI for credit assessment and monitoring purposes in order to prevent any defaults in a preemptive manner. Our roadmap comprises of starting with permission pools last year, setting up a marketplace model last year. This year we are focusing on PTC-based funding, secure funding, payment financing. And next year we are going to scale more on the payment financing front, starting with cross-border payment, PayFi, stablecoin-based infrastructure, PayFi, and trade financing. We essentially make 1% to 1.5% on the entire TVL across both credit pools as well as credit card, 10% bips per day. in case of delays and 10% liquidation fee in case of default. In addition to this, we are planning to partner with a lot of merchants with the credit card where we will get discounts, subventions, and kickbacks. Our GTM essentially is to partner with securitization companies to source the quality borrowers and partner with institutional LPs to deploy the capital on the platform. In addition to this, we have a credit-based incentivization program that helps us onboard retail users. Our token is essentially a first loss protection in case of default. By staking the token, you get rewards from the platform revenue, and also the token is risk for any form of liquidation in case of default. We are currently asking for 2.5 million with a Safe Plus token warrant and 10 million in debt in order to launch the card, in order to onboard 130 million plus worth of borrowers and launch the token and get a VARA license in UAE. Let's make credit inclusive. Thanks.
PlaysOut is the multi-engine minigame platform powering thousands of games inside world's top applications.
Hello, everybody. Jay here, co-founder at PlaysOut. Would love to take a second to thank Zero Gravity and OnePiece Labs for putting this together. And today I'm going to walk you through what we are building in under 5 minutes. The category, so PlaysOut was born to fight the attention economy. Obviously, today we live in a world where content is king. Our attention is being fought for, and quick dopamine is winning through TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. And so what we are doing is we are bringing attention and retention of users by bringing some of the largest and most popular game titles or mini game titles into some of the world's largest apps. We do this by looking at the WeChat and TikTok environments, obviously the most sophisticated mini game environments globally. And we basically are bringing this same standard into some of the largest apps globally in order to achieve retention within those apps, more monetization and incentivization for its users. So again, enhancing user retention is the name of the game here. We are doing that through incentivized game content. And we think that integrating this publishing stack into global super apps is essentially going to unlock new revenue streams for the largest apps out there and foster new ecosystems within them as well through Web3. Our market is quite big. It's about an $8 billion market, a mini game market on WeChat alone. And you've got over 400,000 developers, building games specifically for this environment, and it's only getting bigger. Our product is an independent Steam-like platform. A lot of people call us the Shopify of mini games. We are a WeChat and TikTok compatible environment, which means that most of the games and studios are able to transition out, localize, and one-click publish into our distribution channel very, very quickly. We are also multi-engine, so these games can come in as Unity, Cocos, and the likes, and multi-genre as well. The way we integrate into other apps is via SDK. Our SDK essentially has a management system, in-app processing environment, cloud, advertising toolkit to monetize payment services, and all the toolkits you need to activate Web3 if you're looking to do so. To bring it full circle, we're obviously bringing some of the biggest and most popular games through our distribution, through our game network, into our environment, and then distributing those through a large network of partners and creating that traffic matrix and bringing those games on chain. Our advantages are that we are essentially a WeChat and TikTok compatible publishing infra, so all of the games are very easily transferable over and can be published, globally with one click. And our SDK toolkit is essentially quite seamless, so any consumer app out there can embed this technology and also have the content to go alongside as well. Our team is very, very experienced in both Web 2 and Web 3, and we've all been, together since early days, working and building across gaming. The business model is, as any game publisher, is quite heavy on the in-game ads, in-game purchases side. But obviously, entering any Web3 environment, we are monetizing through token rewards, settlements, quests, leaderboards, and the likes. And all of this is done through a revenue share model. Our roadmap is pretty exciting at the moment. We just launched on Google Play. We are also integrating into some of our first partner distribution network right now. Those are going to be live in about 2 weeks' time, and then hopefully iOS by end of June. Our ecosystem is quite strong. We've got amazing infrastructure partners, game developer partners in terms of studios, games, a big Web3 ecosystem network, and a massive Web2 ecosystem network that we are plugging into for both traffic, content, and partnership. And we are most graciously backed by some of the biggest Web2 and Web3 investors out there. So happy to have them on board. They've been huge on our road to success. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all. And please feel free to holler at.
Make or create predictions on breaking news, crypto, or video games with WagerVS. Remove the house with AI forecasts and sweepstakes prize pools.
My name is Javi Casado, and this is Wager Versus, an AI-driven prediction game with sweepstakes and rewards where users can create competitive wagers on anything. Polymarket has been in the news because their predictive market was more accurate than the voting polls. And we did more research and even tried playing, and after I deposited money 4 times, only then did I realize that the platform was actually banned in the US. And their manipulative marketing strategies do not stop there. We did more research and we found a massive problem. Games of chance are inherently flawed because the house always wins. And to make matters worse, even when a user does win, they're often banned for being too successful, or their winnings are revoked due to a technical policy error. These centralized platforms are unfair and profit from maximizing user losses. In fact, users lose 7.7% of every dollar they stake on the traditional platform, and these platforms use big data to target those most addicted. And it's not fair. Polymarket also falls short. They have vague outcomes, and their markets are subject to manipulation, and they have been manipulated in the past with certain events turning out to not be true, but people paid to make them end up being true on the platform. They are more of a financial tool, ripe to be controlled by money, not chance or skill. We tried looking even further for yet another solution amongst live content creators, and they also have a shortcoming. When viewers challenge streamers, there isn't a safe mechanism to ensure that the people are going to hold their side of the bargain. And when things like subs are used, Twitch takes 50% of those earnings. We created WagerVS, where the key difference is that we focus on the players. We have AI-powered predictions where decentralized AI forecasts outcomes and settles events to unlock prediction markets on anything from crypto to news to sports to live games. There is no house advantage. The house is completely eliminated. Everyone has a fair chance. Sweepstakes prize pools are completely legal and compliant, so anyone can win. You can create or join any wager, any prediction. Will Solana break 200 this week? Will the streamer get 45 kills? Who will win the next tournament? Who will get the next play? It is easy, instant, and fun for everyone. We are communicating with streamers with hundreds of thousands of viewers across their platforms, and we're excited to get involved on Twitch, YouTube, and more. We have opportunities for users to engage and earn, to boost their chances by referring friends, sharing events, and more. And ultimately, we are approaching a massive market opportunity. In fact, we are targeting a over $200 billion global market opportunity, with sports betting alone carrying the large bulk of that. However, prediction markets are coming in hot, growing fast, now over worth $20 billion, and user-generated content amongst Web3 and socially gamified gig economy Gen Z users are also a growing $30 billion market, where we have built a platform that addresses all 3 use cases: sports, predictions, users on Telegram, users on web apps, users on Twitch. We make it easy for people to get involved. And with a 1% transaction fee, we prove that fair can be both fun and profitable. Our traction has included raising $65,000 from a small community, launching a over-the-counter token sale and getting our game going to a point where we have had 1,883 total wagers to date, 439 closed events, and 21 billion VS tokens wagered, which is approximately 420,000 USD. As we move forward, we will continue to improve our AI. We have just finished porting our core AI memory onto the Zero G servers to allow us to have live inferencing, live reasoning, live verifiable data, so our AI can truly be the creator, the judge, and the executioner. We will get to a point where even AI can place wagers for our users. Our team is primed to solve this problem. We have had education from our co-founder, myself, Duke MBA, science and research technologist from Johns Hopkins, serial entrepreneur with experience in decentralized storage, decentralized identity, gamification, and more. Our co-founder is a business development guru taking companies from zero to hero in millions of revenue, starting with pre-ideas. And our tech CTO has over 25 years experience with this technology and always prioritizes security and scaling, as we have started to build something truly for the people. Wager Versus isn't just a game. It's the foundation for a fair prediction economy. We've removed the house, rebuilt the rules, and aligned incentives with the player. We're looking forward to seeing you on Wager VS. Thank you.
Assister is the network of specialized AI agents and small language models.
Hey everyone, my name is Nick and I'm here to present you Assister. We're building a network of specialized language models and agents solving real-world problems. We started working on this platform in 2023. So far, Assister in numbers is 4.2 million users, more than 24,000 agents and models live on our marketplace, and more than 9 million queries served in the last 30 days. We have 3 layers. First, it's a utility agent layer where we basically drive in network effects by attracting a lot of builders with their expertise in specific niches. We have a marketplace to solve distribution and monetization problem because that's a big headache for many builders. And we have AI Lab where anyone can use no-code tools in our infrastructure to deploy the agent really fast, connect with application with different AUI interfaces, and deliver to the market. Now, why we working on this? We start working and building it back in 23 because we believe that hyper-personalized AI, it's a current trend. It need to be efficient, accurate, running on edge, and that's why we were betting a lot on small language models. But besides that, a big opportunity that we see, it's a agentic economy where we need to solve a problem of coordination, score, and reward distribution, and that's also another part of things that we're targeting. AI predicted to contribute almost 16 trillion in a world economy by 2030, and we are here to tokenize it. That's what we know how to do. You might think about social AI agents that were a big thing back in end of 2024, but there was issue, and that issue was in that zero utility, zero revenue, and huge market caps. We believe that AI agents that are going to be successfully tokenized and operate on the market, they're going to be built on foundation of SaaS business model, because that's where we see 266 billion market opportunity, proved utility, and sustainable revenue. And we are here to tokenize it. Now, a little bit more technical context. So why it's important to work on specialized agents and relying on small language model instead of LLMs? Because LLMs, they are too general purpose and they reach their limits. That's why OpenAI and a couple other companies, they already playing a lot with chain of thoughts and other frameworks that allow you to build a reasoning by inviting or involving different agents and models into this process. But the difference between us and them is they are relying on centralized models and centralized build agents, while we offer an opportunity for anyone to participate. So any niche domain experts in marketing, software, and many other domains, they can participate, build the agents, or build the small language model, and contribute this agent and model into economic activity to solve someone's problem and share some portion of profits. So we have more than 24,000 use cases live on our marketplace and served more than 9 million queries in last 30 days. You can try it. It's already live. You can build your agent as well. And we are driving adoption through the AI agent layer because that's a way where we're sharing profits with our community, giving ability to them to build, earn, and in exchange, we get an ability to expand our ecosystem. We have a lot of DevRel agents focused on building infrastructure, building different smart contracts and applications on different protocols. We have Dev AI agents, we have privacy preserving agents, utility agents, and many others. Our go-to-market is a community-led growth fueled with crypto incentives. We have well-developed platform. We have builder acquisition pipeline from Solana AI hackathons that we were sponsoring to ecosystem incubator to builder camps with top universities. And of course, we focus on ecosystem growth with million users, with serving million queries for them, and allowing them to build, deploy, monetize their agents. We have strong partnership with many players in the space. And of course, we are working on a community builder academy to make our builders successful. We have several revenue streams in ecosystem. For tokenized agents, we focus on capturing some portion of the tokens and also capturing fees out of circulation based on trading volume of the management token. For non-tokenized agents, we're capturing 20% of the revenue through the marketplace mod. We have a lot of difference from other frameworks and protocols in the space. Main one is that we agnostic to the domain. Second, we given a lot of support for our builders, and we provided really, really good UX UI experience for people who don't have tech skills to roll up a framework, to set up everything on their own. Besides that, we team of 12 human agents with deep expertise in AI, Web3, marketing, and product development. We have amazing angels, Michael from Zero Gravity, Mark from Acer, and many other guys in this space. Our TG is scheduled in the following days. We support from tier 1 exchanges. We're looking for strategic partners to accelerate post-TG ecosystem growth. We're incubation and support of specialized agents in our ecosystem. Let me know if you want to collaborate. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, Zero Gravity, for a lot of support received.
Playarts is the infrastructure for agent economy.
Everyone, I'm JK from Playarts. My research in AI since 2018 has revealed a crucial pattern. Technological revolutions begin with their foundational technology, then interfaces evolve, and finally the ownership democratized. My key insight today is that we are in the early stages of transition from software to agents with 10 times the impact of the web to mobile shift. The true winners won't be the companies just developing AI models, but those building infrastructure for the personalized agents economy, exactly what Playarch is creating. The evolution of the web is the evolution of what's connected. Web 1 connected information, Web 2 connected people, and Web 3 connected assets. Now, Playarch connects intelligence, just as smart contracts were Web 3's first primitive that create the DeFi and NFT ecosystems, and intelligence is the Web 3's next primitive that will create an agents-based economy. This isn't simply revolution. The agents economy requires an entirely new infrastructure that traditional cloud models cannot support. Our solutions is a complete agent stack with full integrated layers. Our distributed GPU network transforms computing from monopolized to shared as resources. Our patent pending resume and rewind technology enables reliable distributed AI training. Our no-code agents builder and Web3 ownership protocol make this infrastructure accessible and value to the users. Together, these layers create an integrated vision for the new agents economy, not just cost savings, but a completely new economic paradigm. The Playarch at the convergence of the three explosive markets, AI computing infrastructure, AI agents market, and Web3 market. The intersection of these markets creates something far greater. My analysis indicates a $1 trillion agents economy by 2030. As an infrastructure layer, Playarch captures the exponential value as this ecosystem grows. The current market analysis reveals a critical gap. The cloud providers offer a centralized AI without true ownership. Web3 projects focuses on the blockchain but lack practical AI infrastructure. Having worked in the Web3 for over 10 years, I convinced agents will replace the existing app paradigm. Our unique position isn't just a technical differentiations, it's a profound understanding of this new computing paradigm that combines the best of the both worlds. And our vision is already working. 271K of users with 45% retention rates, which is the double the industry average, and strategic partnerships with NVIDIA, Zero G Labs, and Arbitrum. Also, we have a concrete roadmap for the Q3 2025 TGE with exchange relationships is already developing. A key advantage is this: our economics improve with scale, infrastructure costs decrease while margins increase, unlike typical AI companies. Our team combines the exact expertise needed. I grew algorithms TVL to 50 million in just 6 months. And also, I used to work at Bitham Korea as well. And our CMO has built a network with over 150 Web3 projects. And our CTO, the former EA Sports, and holds over 5 patents in AI infrastructure as well. And we are not just technologists, we are the builders who understand the agent's economics future. And we are raising 2 million at 20 million valuation, and we will be allocating 45% to core technology development, and 30% to expanding our distributed network, and 25% to recruit the infrastructure specialists. We'll achieve the TGE by Q3 of this year and opening a new chapter in the agents economy. Just as software ate the world, agents will eat the software. PlayArch will be the foundation that makes this inevitable transition possible. Thank you.
Escape Velocity is an MCP-powered utility agent launchpad that closes price-value loop for utility agent tokens.
Good day, this is Mike, founder of Escape Velocity. The term escape velocity originated from physics, and we use it as a metaphor for our vision to unleash value of tokenized utility agents, or more specifically, to turn tokenized AI agents from meme hype into utility-backed value through an MCP-powered utility agent launchpad, where MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Now, we've all witnessed the recent agent coin boom. It started off with a grand vision of beautiful agent utilities, but quickly spun into a speculative meme hype, showing no sign of such utility being the key value driver. For example, the most popular ones have already turned into pure memes. Ones that claim to have utility didn't really show strong user demand or any association between its price and utility value, so essentially acting like memes as well. And as of today, we still struggle to find agent coins with true utility that has real user demand and utility as a key value driver. So our solution is a 3-in-1 platform to build agent utility into token launch, an MCP-powered utility agent launchpad. The first component is an MCP workflow builder with a marketplace of model context protocols that can be dragged and dropped to create utility workflows for no-code agent building. Step 2, once a utility agent is created, it can fair launch its ERC20 tokens just like how you would do it on virtuals. The final is the most critical step. The agent coins can then be consumed and burned for users to use its utility, serving as a sink for token supply and bolstering token price if it attracts real demand. Together, these 3 modules work seamlessly to drive utility value of tokenized agents, closing the price value loop. Our solution is riding on the waves of MCP adoption and agent tokenization. The MCP concept was only just introduced by Anthropic last November, but it's already estimated to generate multi-billion-dollar revenue this year, with its GitHub repo receiving crazy amount of stars and forks and forecast the majority adoption by 2026. On the agent tokenization side, 2025 is already boasting multi-billion-dollar market cap, of which virtuals, AutoDauphin, and many other launchpads have already contributed significantly. Together, the market that we're looking at here is already at the magnitude of multi-billion dollars. When it comes to competitors, we've identified 2 major categories. First is incumbent agent coin launchpads that was just mentioned, AutoDauphin and virtuals. AutoDauphin is considered the closest comp as it already integrates with MCPs, but it's through a third-party partner called Fleek, a no-code agent builder platform. Virtual so far still launches agents based on its framework, which is far less powerful compared to MCPs. The second category is more MCP-focused platforms like Omni MCP and K3 Labs. They both have codeless agent builder like Flick, but haven't really done anything with agent tokenization yet. So as you could tell, none of these players has really attempted to address the third point, linking the agent utility with its tokens. But we believe for utility agents to thrive in Web3 in the longer term, this is an essential component for closing the token price value loop. And this is why we're building the 3-in-1 solution to achieve this goal. We're still at an early stage, and this is our roadmap to full launch. As of May, we're on track to integrate more than 100 MCPs for our marketplace. Next month, we're looking to launch our workflow builder so users can already start creating agents without coding. For July, we're focused on allowing agent devs to configure the gas price for utility consumption and the burn mechanism. Lastly, the launchpad will go live in August. Our team consists of veteran Web3 builders. I'm serving as the CEO with serial entrepreneurial experience across Web2 and Web3, prior to which I started my career at Wall Street banks, including Deutsche Bank and UBS. Our CTO is a seasoned AI dev with strong experience in both natural language processing and computer vision, having previously worked at DJI, Tesla, and Google. And lastly, our CMO is a Web3 KOL with 34,000 followers on Twitter and as a co-founder of Web3 marketing agency with previous Web2 experience at Apple. We've known each other before we entered Web3 back in 2022 and have worked together on multiple projects, including AI gaming and Agent Launchpad, which has established a strong foundation for both trust and technical readiness for this project. Last but not least, being proudly part of the Zero-G ecosystem, we share the same vision that utility agents are the future, and we wish to push the frontier of tokenized AI agents together with Zero-G.
Lockness is a decentralized, no-code agent playground and marketplace.
Hello everyone, my name is Dos. I'm a founder of Lockness, a decentralized no-code agent playground and marketplace for gamers. With Lockness, users can customize, train, and compile agents for tasks in design, game development, and marketing, enabling innovative workflows and monetization opportunities. Our founding team consists of myself. I have 7 years experience in AI and over 5 years of crypto native. I'm a former CTO at IIT Protocol. Total is a lead developers at Samsung, Ubisoft, and Gameloft. Kevin and Vincent are twin brothers, both are AI developers at Nokia and based in Finland. We are all agree that it's hard to start a business on Web3. It's not only requiring technical knowledge in coding, blockchains, and skill in design and marketing, but also creators and business are facing the step barriers in limited monetization options on centralized platforms. So, welcome to Lockness, a unified platform with no-code tools for design, marketing, and game creations, powered by customizable AI agents and depends. We got the mesh engines for 3D designs, we got the grow engines for marketing, and login engines for game development and deployment. The best part is all agents are customizable and no expertise required. Usually a prompt or drag and drop on the interface. Let's dive into the Mac engines. Powered by generative AI, it lets users create 3D models for games, NFTs, or metaverse assets using simple AI prompts within minutes. Then we get the login engines. Our gaming-powered login engines are no-code game engines for Web3 games with play-to-earn mechanics. This game will be deployed to our DeFi gaming platform, where players can entertain and earn tokens. Users can also integrate with Mac engines for in-game assets. Now we have a complete DeFi game product. It's time to marketing. Let people know more about your games. By using the Grow engines, it automates social media campaigns, marketing plans, and even create short videos for promoting. At this point, we already have an all-in-one ecosystem where users can start, grow, and monetize a business on Web3. Now come to the heart of the Locknet, the agent force, where users can create customized AI agents by training them with their own data or mix and match the agents for hybrid tasks. Scalabilities come from our DP network. By leveraging user hardware for AI training and deployment, users can contribute the computing power to earn the Locknet token. This decentralized approach reduces the cost and engages our community. All the design assets, games, and even AI agents are tokenized and can be monetized on our marketplace. Now, these opportunities. The total market is about to reach 1.8 trillion by 2030. Our SAM is about 150 billion, and we aim to capture 1%, which is 1.5 billion in the first 3 years. To be compared with other competitors on the market, our industry experiment has shown that Locknet is outstanding for its features by not only providing an all-in-one no-code platform, but also easier to monetize and customize with Web3 micropayment supported. Our business model has multiple streams of income, from gas fee for every transaction happen on the platform to training fee and deployment fees for agents. We also earn from game hosting and renting computing power. Since we are building a decentralized no-code agent playground with deepening infrastructures, our main utilities will be focused on governance and payment. More information about tokenomics will be available in our white paper. At the moment, we are seeking 500K in 8 million valuations in SaaS method. We have successfully secured grants from Trainer Network, and we are participating in OG Accelerator program with our projects is now going live on Galileo testnet. Finally, thank you for your time. If you want to join us or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out us after this. Once again, thank you OGs and OBL for such opportunity.
DAO AI is AI reputation scores for DAO contributors.
Hi, my name is Tawanda, and I'm the founder and CEO of DAO AI. I built my first technology startup in 2021 at the age of 24. It was the largest high school esports gaming startup in Canada. And in 18 months, I was able to successfully exit the company. I come from a background of like data and economics, and I believe that when we look at DAOs specifically, that accountability and reputation is one of the most missing pieces as it relates to governance in general. DAOs in the future will hold over $10 trillion of assets. And one of the biggest missing pieces, if we relate this back to credit systems, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax were essentially the backbone of traditional finances, credit systems that allowed individuals to trade and allowed individuals to conduct peer-to-peer transactions with trust. One of the things I think is missing in DAOs is that trust layer. Across DAOs today, there's over 3.5 million people who make decisions in DAOs, but we don't really know what is their reputation, why are they making these decisions, and most importantly, what are the incentives behind what they're building. Effectively, DAO AI is essentially a governance participation system that allows anyone to build a real reputational based identity. Effectively, what we're actually building is the TransUnion for DAOs. So imagine a world where you participate in a DAO, and every time you vote, every time you create a proposal, or anytime you engage, you are rewarded. And what this essentially does is creates an incentivized reputation-based system that is decentralized, trust-based, and will become the reputation layer. One of the most interesting use cases we're actually looking to integrate is the integration of reputation-based and accountability-based systems into smart cities. Currently, we're actually moving our company to the United Arab Emirates and working in tandem with a few folks there based on building a reputation based layer for our region within the United Arab Emirates. If we actually go back to this slide, the UAE has actually become one of the countries that has integrated DAOs into a region within the United Arab Emirates. And we believe that by leveraging DAO AI's technology, they'll actually be able to use reputation-based systems to actually get over one of the biggest roadblocks which they're actually experiencing, which is figuring out which individuals and which DAOs hold people the most accountable. DAO AI is growing incredibly fast. We're really in that stage. We're really focused on building out our community. And one thing we've done pretty well, and we've done way better than a lot of companies, is we've become one of the most talked about projects on OG Labs. A lot of their community members are really excited about what we're building. And our goal as a company is to essentially be the #1 DApp project that's actually going to be released on top of OG Labs. So we're really excited about the growth over there. In comparison to other projects that are out there, we see DAO AI as a comparison and benchmark towards Kaito AI. One thing about Kaito AI is that they essentially tokenized attention. With DAO AI, we're essentially tokenizing influence and contribution. And what we see there is that there's going to be immense growth and chatter around how we're essentially rewarding and incentivizing users across the blockchain and across communities to earn rewards based on their reputation as it relates to DAOs. Kaito AI was able to TG at a $2 billion valuation. I think it just shows that there's a lot of opportunity as it relates to DAO AI and what we're doing specifically. When we look at our key competitors, I mean, there's a lot of demand for AI-driven solutions in the blockchain space right now. Kaito AI is doing a great job at this, and we believe if DAO AI can position itself as the #1 reputation-based layer for DAOs, we're definitely set to win this space and do significantly well if we continue to execute in the manner we have so far. Also incredibly proud to have the support of Seraphon, OG Labs, and OnePiece Labs. And we're raising 750K. That's our current ticket size. But yeah, we're looking forward to having conversations with everyone that's here on this call. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Nono. I am the head of founder ecosystem here at OnePiece Labs. First, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate and thank all the pitching teams from this cohort. Our accelerator projects worked incredibly hard over the past 11 weeks, excelling in product, user acquisition, and ultimately fundraising. A big shout out to all of you who took the time out of your busy schedules to attend the lectures, office hours, and one-on-one meetings organized with our amazing mentors and partners. Along with the rise of the agentic era, we saw a large influx of founders in the decentralized AI space pursuing all different subsectors and use cases. This second cohort with zero gravity is a testament to that. From agent-powered DeFi, SLM agent infrastructure, DAO automation, to on-chain credit, prediction markets, and game and 3D asset generation, all of our founders are working in an array of interesting use cases, all of which are driving the ever-growing adoption of decentralized AI. And in talking about decentralizing the future of AI, I'd also like to take a second to thank Zero Gravity for supporting not just us, but also all of the accelerator projects. Whether it be in product strategies, technical capabilities, or marketing and growth hacking, the Zero G Foundation's impact and guidance played a huge role in the success of this batch. We very much look forward to the future engagements of this partnership. Last but not least, thank you to all of the investors, builders, and enthusiasts who have joined us in the audience today. Please be sure to look out for our future upcoming accelerators and events, and have a great rest of your day.